has made another one. You already know the thing. So, next topic we're going to get into, man like Young Philly. So I'm pretty sure everyone's heard by now, the verdict has come in. It looks like he's been found not guilty of what I believe is the most serious charges, which is the mad thing charges. He's been found not guilty on those 3 counts, then also not guilty on 2 other counts. But he has been found guilty on 2 counts of ABH. So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to give our reactions. Let's get straight into the news clip first, though. Let's go.
Has been found not guilty of raping a young fan during a one-night stand in...
Sorry, I should have said as well, serious, this is serious topics we're speaking on, so, viewers' discretion is advised. Obviously, trigger warning, we are talking about serious stuff here, so let's go.
Australia. The British rapper and YouTuber, whose real name is Andres Felipe Valencia Barrientos, was facing 10 charges in total, including several counts of rape and sexual assault, after spending the night with a young fan after a concert here in Australia back in September 2024. The jury cleared him of 3 counts of rape and 2 further counts of allegedly slapping and choking the young woman. He was found guilty on 2 counts of assault, and the jury couldn't reach a verdict on a further 3 counts of rape. During the trial, the young woman who accused him said that they had had consensual sex in his hotel room before it turned violent, accusing the social media star of biting, bruising and even trying to choke her. Young Philly said that vibes were good between the two and that he'd fancied the woman, and he told the court that he'd given love bites to the woman during sex. After the verdicts were read out, Young Philly reportedly cried. He'll remain on bail until August 21st, when they'll decide on a sentencing date for those charges he was found guilty of. The prosecution will also work out the next steps for the charges where the jury couldn't reach a verdict. Young Philly has been...
How are you feeling about avoiding jail today?
Okay, cool. So that's basically, that's basically the whole thing summarized. So we're going to get straight into the articles as well, and then we're going to break that down. Let's just bring that up one sec. So, it's saying, a British musician and YouTube personality on trial for allegedly violently R-wording a fan in a Perth hotel has been acquitted of 3 sexual penetration charges. The jury found the rapper Young Philly guilty of 2 assault offences related to the September 24 encounter with a 20-year-old woman after a show. The 30-year-old, legally known as Andres Felipe Barrientos, had pleaded not guilty to 10 charges and faced an 8-day trial in a Western District Australian court, attended by dozens of his performers' young fans. He was acquitted on Friday of 3 of 6 counts of the mad thing against a woman without consent. Not guilty verdicts were also returned for 1 charge of impeding a woman's breathing by applying pressure to her neck, and 1 count of assault occasional bodily harm. Cool. So for the strangulation charges that he was facing, he was found not guilty of that. It looks like he was found guilty of the biting charges. So when he was accused of biting the woman's face and biting the woman's breast area, it looks like he's been found guilty of that. But let's keep it going. But the media personality was found guilty of 2 counts of assault, occasionally bodily harm, for biting the woman's neck, cheek and breast. The jury was hung on 3 mad thing penetration counts, with the case due to return to court at a later date when a decision as to whether there will be a retrial on those charges could be made. So this is the thing, Philly still, it's not even like it's over, so there's no celebrations or nothing for Philly, because he's still got to stay in Australia. He's got to wait to go back to see if they're going to retrial him again for the charges that they couldn't make a decision on, or if they'll just throw it out or whatever. We don't know what's going to happen. And also you got to remember, he has been found guilty on 2 counts. Okay, it's on 2 ABH counts basically. So we have to see if he's gonna get time for that. Will he get time for that? Will he get a fine? Will he get a suspended sentence? We don't know yet. And you gotta remember the facts of the case. FILLY obviously pleaded not guilty to everything. We've just read that. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that he's pleaded not guilty, went to the court and said that yeah, it did happen, but he thought that he had consent basically, and still got found guilty of that. We don't know what's gonna happen next. Let's keep it moving. Barrientos, whose bail was continued until the 21st of August, was on the first tour of Australia when he met the young woman. The tour opened up in Perth before moving to Queensland, where he was arrested and extradited to WA. That's Australia, I think. So that's what I'm saying. He was on a world tour. This was the first stop of his world tour, and that's a long flight from the UK to Australia. This was his first stop. He didn't even get to do a couple countries, get to, you know, experience wherever. This was the first one. Quickly done the show in a club, and then boom, all of this happened, like moving mad, literally. Jurors heard that the pair had met in a nightclub VIP area in Perth's northern suburbs. The woman told the court Barrientos had been her idol and that she had shown him love, that she had loved him and wanted him to be her future husband. Listen, we all know what happened in the case, so we're not going to go through the whole thing again. The main thing is FILLY's still got to stay in Australia. He has to wait until you know, sentencing basically. Will he get sentenced to prison time for the charges he's been convicted of, or will he have to do a whole retrial? And then it's just all mad. The whole trial was basically, it was just a mad thing as well. Like, there's too much inconsistencies. The police didn't do their investigation properly. Like, they didn't even interview the Uber driver. There's so much stuff the police missed out, and it looked like, for me personally, it just looked like they missed out these things to make their job easier and to also, you know, like, paint the narrative in one way, literally. That's what it looked like to me. Obviously FILLY's found not guilty of the mad thing. He was found not guilty, so we have to, you know, treat him as such. Now, do I think that his career will get back to the way it used to be, to where he was before all of this? I'll be real, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it will get back to that. Even if he got found not guilty of everything, big up Tanks, I was watching his video earlier, just like Tanks said, even if he got found not guilty of everything, I still don't think he'll get back to where he was before all of this. Because once these things get thrown on your name, even when you're found not guilty, the allegations are already out there. They've already done the damage. That's already done. And people don't want to really associate themselves with people that's got these kind of things floating over their head, even if you're found not guilty. Michael Ward was found not guilty the other day, but, like, you know, it's still mad. Like, it's still mad that we're even bringing it up. Like, we should even be saying, nah, he's not guilty, but he's still got that over his head. So yeah, man, this is that's what it's looking at for FILLY. So what I want to quickly check is the Australian sentencing guidelines for ABH. Let's have a quick look. In Australia, sentencing guidelines, this is according to Google's AI. I literally just done a quick Google search. In Australia, sentencing guidelines and maximum penalties for assault occasioning actual bodily harm, ABH, are set by state territory criminal laws rather than a single national code. The maximum penalty is 5 years of imprisonment, which increases to 7 years if the offence is committed in the company of another person or group. Base maximum penalty, 5 years imprisonment under provisions. Aggravated maximum penalty, 7 years. Non-custodial. For less severe cases or first-time offenders, courts may apply fines, community correction orders, or incentive correction orders instead of full custody. So basically, like, suspended sentences and fines and stuff. Okay, cool. So it looks like the maximum he could get is between 5 and 7 years. Obviously 7 years if it's in, like, with other people involved. There was 2 counts of it, so does that mean 10 years? Does that mean 5 to 10? You know, we don't know. So it looks like it can be between like fines and a suspended sentence, or up to 5 to 10 years. that's what Philly can be getting. So Philly could still be going to jail. Like, this ain't over. He could literally still go to prison, and the way that they're moving out there in Australia, looks like they want him in jail. That's the mad thing. But we don't know. We just gotta wait and see. Literally. I'll keep you updated. I'll do my updates on the whole thing. But let me know what you think in the comments, though. Do you think that the jury was right? Do you think that they made the right decision, or do you think he should have got found guilty on everything? Do you think he should be able to come home and start his career again and get back to it, or do you think do you think he's done for? Also, as well, one more thing. I noticed a lot of other content creators are saying this, and to be honest, I agree with this as well. What's his friend saying? What's the rest of the content world saying about this? Because his main friends have been very quiet since this whole thing has happened. What are they saying about it? What do they think? What's their thoughts and opinions? Like, that was their brethren once in a time. We're talking about the Chunkses and all them people there. You know? But let's just wait and see. That's about it from me. I'm out. Brownin cute, she the sweetest though. She kept it real when I kept it show. She put the mother man on hold and said it's for life, that means to wear old. She loves my smile, it's bright as gold. I love her shape and the way it pokes, the way that it clap when she throw it back, it goes left to right like a metronome. She gets upset with